Hey everyone, it's Miss Mac here with another short video, this time walking you through how to write an equation in slope-intercept form from a graph. Our learning target for today is that we'll be able to write the equation of a line by looking at its graph. Just to remind ourselves before we move on of slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. So let's look at an example together. We'll walk through some steps for how to write the equation of this line in slope-intercept form. First, always remind yourself of slope-intercept form. Write it down on your paper before you begin each problem. Then, find the rise over the run. That's the slope, which will be m in our slope-intercept form. Next, find where the line crosses the y-axis. And finally, replace m and b in slope-intercept form, but leave x and y the same. Let's start by finding the rise over the run. In order to do this, I'm going to pick 2 points that lie on corners. So that means 2 points that lie right where the sides of 2 boxes connect. So both of these points would be good points because they lie on corners. Something that would not be a good point is something like this. This does not lie on a corner, so we would not pick a point like that. Next, in order to find the rise over the run, we will count how many units we either go up or down in order to go from left to right. So to go from left to right, I must go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units. And from left to right, I must go over 1, 2, 3 units. So my slope is 5 over 3. Next, we need to identify where this graph crosses the y-axis. So here's where this graph crosses the y-axis. It's at positive 3. So my intercept is 3. Next, we need to replace m and b in our slope-intercept form. So that will be y equals 5 over 3x plus 3. Let's do one more example together. Again, let's start by finding the rise over the run. We'll locate 2 points that are good points at corners. So for example, I see a good point right here at the edge of the graph. I see another good point right here at the origin. So these are points that lie right at the corner of boxes. I will count how many units I go up or down to go from left to right. So to go from left to right, I must go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units. And to the right, 1, 2, 3 units. Now, because I went down from left to right, my rise is -5. And I went to the right 3, so my run is 3. My slope is -5 over 3. Finally, we need to find where this line crosses the y-axis. So here is where the line crosses the y-axis, which means our y-intercept is 0. When we write our equation in slope-intercept form, we will replace m with -5 over 3, and we will replace b with 0. But we know whenever we add 0 to a number, it doesn't change the value of that number, so we don't need to write 0. We can represent this as y equals -5 over 3x. Whenever you've finished a problem, it's always a good idea to check your work using Desmos. If the equation that you wrote doesn't match the graph that you were given, then you know that there's something you need to correct. All right, everyone, I hope this video was helpful. If you're still struggling, go ahead and watch this video one more time. And if you're still not sure, send Miss Mac an email. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button now. Thanks for watching!